Hello, this video is dedicated to my good friend Faraj, who is the founder of Crypto Executives. We made a couple of very interesting videos with him about his trip to Consensus and very exciting project that he's involved in. But now we just want to zoom in specifically on Faraj, what he is doing about, we want to learn more about his society, Crypto Executives, and where it's heading to.
Hello guys, thanks Rafik for inviting me. I'm Faraj and I came from oil and gas I have oil and gas background. I came into crypto in 2020, I would say. And for 15 years I was in oil and gas working for big corporations. I have petroleum engineering background, did master's, bachelor's in Azerbaijan, then in UK, then did my MBA in UK and now Harvard Business School education in Harvard. 2020 I have co-founded a crypto fund with a CEO which actually it was in crypto since 2016, and I really believe that that was one of the turning pages in my, I would say, in my life, because that's when I found that there is something else apart from crypto that is there. And I've spent my part-time developing the fund, the media project, and then I started the Crypto Executives community. So it's a community of 860 executives, different level. There are billionaires, there are millionaires, there are people just starting, and they are C-level, means chief executive officers, CEOs, founders, co-founders of the project, CMOs, marketing officers, etc. And these guys are all united in a networking group, resource sharing group. I'm very happy that the guys can find Marvel level NFT artists within seconds, and they couldn't find them anywhere else for weeks and weeks. So that's the community part. I'm now creating my own fund because there is a strong demand from both community.
Okay, that's a good introduction, but can you just explain who can become the member of this community? What's the process of joining? Is there any fees associated with it? So can you just...
I'm very happy to do it for free, and every person that is joining it should be legit. So that's the most important aspect that I'm checking personally, or my team is checking. Majority of the operations around the club are done by my team. So they're really great guys. They're very motivated, very passionate about the project. We are checking that that person is real, sometimes even having a video chat with him, sometimes checking it through the different means, and then he's accepted. So this is a Telegram group. We have a Google Docs Excel file that outlines the members. Obviously, there is no personal info shared, but the positions and the company itself is there. So then the members can cross-connect, they can exchange the information. The people are looking for different projects, and through the group members, it's very quick, very easy, very convenient. We are moderating the group itself, that there is no spam, there is no ads
Yeah,
allowed.
thing is that I've seen it some people asking about how to find an apartment or something, right? That's probably slightly wrong use of the group, right?
Absolutely, and that's where we take down those type of messages. It's mostly about crypto. It's crypto executives. They want to hear. They want to either get advice or get help or provide help. So that's how it is. Obviously, the requirement is that you are an executive from the crypto space for the project. And what I'm really happy to do is that it doesn't matter how big the project is, because with crypto, even the small project, by doing right things, can become big very fast. And maybe the amount of value they get from our group would be high for them to actually fast track their process to greatness. So, and we also help our members through my fund, and we started it because there was a strong demand for it. Some of the projects, they would approach me and would say, listen, why wouldn't you help us to either raise finance, because there's 130 plus venture capital companies on board. Why won't you connect us to them? And what we started was raise assistance for those projects, and there are like maybe 35 projects now, and everyone can see those projects. Everyone can actually know that these guys are on the race, and there is a separate channel for that, and that channel evolved into a fund where angels or community members, mostly crypto executives, they want to put a little bit into the seed or private of the companies that are part of the community. So
basically, your group slowly but surely turns into kind of like some investment vehicle, right?
Yes, in a way. I mean, because I'm coming from VC, it's easy for me to see VC side, and compared to others, there was a demand from projects to get an advisory as well. Sure. So both myself and my team mainly, we see so many projects, we see so many pitches that we can tell the guys that, okay guys, these are really great, this would work, this we think would not work, and that turned into advisory on its own. So we get them connected to other projects, or we could say that, listen, there is 800 projects, have a look on the list, find out which companies are doing similar things to you, and we get you connected.
Yeah, basically not to invent the wheel. I think people who have a projects, they can benefit from experience of others. Absolutely. They can ask for the missing parts of the projects. It not necessarily could be finance, it could be anything from, let's say, some specific members of the team, some specific talent, right?
It could be marketing, it could be audits, it could be help with tokenomics, it could be help with generic pitch and pitch design. So that's what advisory is for. And later on we might even start incubating our own projects, because there are teams that are lacking some resources, and that's what we will be helping. And
I remember one interesting thing I think you mentioned to me, that you said there's one project, for example, who has development team, but at the moment they've finished majority of the development and the developers are not fully utilized. And they're happy to kind of like to rent these developers, right, on a temporary basis to other projects. So it could be not only like a pull, but also push, right? So people can say they need something, but also people can say that they offer certain services even on temporary basis, right?
Absolutely, and that's what the group is for. That particular company, they just announced that we have a spare capacity. If anyone from the group requires that, please come in and utilize it. So that type of relationship is there. It adds value. I'm planning to launch, actually, because there is a demand for it. We already did one crypto executives dinner in Dubai. And
how many people were there?
It was like around 80 people, and back then we were 500 maybe. So
when's the next one?
The next one I'm planning to do perhaps in, I would say, September maybe, once everyone is back in Dubai, because it's very hot. And I will be making more of those events.
People who are not based in Dubai, how they can participate in activity of this group? Or do you think they can, using this group, they can create their local chapters of this thing?
Actually, one of the venture capitals that I really like, that is part of the group, VNTR, they do the breakfasts all around the world with members present in those parts of the world. So we might do the same. So it's mostly about networking. You need to know the people within. Maybe what we will do is we will actually launch a membership club out of crypto executives, because some of them, they really want to get even more value. In terms of membership discounts, there are a lot of projects that are willing to provide those membership discounts.
Maybe like listing on exchanges, things like that.
It could be discounts on listings on exchanges, it could be discounts on audits, on marketing, it could be discounts even on there could be some programs for providing hotels and gyms in Dubai or other cities. So there will be a lot of benefits, and then there will be exclusive meetings for the members that the people would just meet with each other. There could be some research, there would be some other things. We will actually ask the members what they value the most, and ask the clients or actually the members, and maybe they value some things that others, some things that they want to see as part of the membership in this club. Ultimately, how I see this is that DAO fund capital, which is like an advisory and also a fund out of the regular people and angels, would be finalizing the deals on the pre-seed and seed stages. Out of the members of the crypto executives, there will be another fund that will be going into tier 1 projects. And the value is very easy. I mean, the value is that for the project is that the executives from top other projects on crypto will be more willingness to work with you because they know your project. They actually will support you maybe from the cross marketing or some other efforts, and that is like ideal proposition. So that's where I'm looking into. I'm developing like the platforms for and websites for both systems. So that's my majority of this is done by my team. Like I'm just providing some leadership and guidance, and my focus is mostly on another cross-chain project that I was mentioning before, Ava. So that's where I believe that it might change DeFi ecosystem big time. So like I've moved completely from oil and gas, where I was building oil and gas wells, designing them, calculating, now into the new, let's say, data is new oil, you know, so crypto is new oil.
So basically, executive summary, I think, is that the viewers who either themselves or know the executives of the projects, it could be a very big project, it could be very established VC, or it could be a brand new project, but the person who is responsible for the project can join this group for free, which is amazing. And people who are viewers who are interested to look more into crypto, they need to look at your DAO.
DAO fund, capital.
Fund, where basically they will be able to benefit from the fact that they'll be co-investing together with the kind of the captains of the industry, right?
Absolutely, and like why we have created it, because we have listened to the people and angels and small investors that are burnt on IDO, and that on the Launchpads they're buying the overpriced tokens, like sometimes 3-5 times the seed and pre-seed stages. So for the investors, the ones that are burned, or actually they're being used as a vehicle of exit from the earlier investors in the projects, in the funds, sometimes they are like 3 to 5 times their price of purchase is more than the price of purchase of previous funds. They want to participate with the project on earlier stages. They don't mind having very long vesting periods or locked, because they believe that this might change the world. They demanded and requested to have an option to buy into these early stage projects. That's why I think that it's like a launch pad, but in a way for the community, but to invest in the projects in these early stages of the beginning. There are like some community funds, but what they're missing is like this large community of crypto executives and large deal flow that is happening. So why these 130 VCs are part of the group is because we also have a very good deal flow, and share the deal flow with them, and they share the deal flow with us, and that's the projects that they come on our radar, our ecosystem, and that's where we can provide value. That's where the normal people and angels that are not very familiar with crypto can enter with small amounts.
It's a fantastic project. For people who are interested in the group, and for people who are interested in our project, need to put some links into the description of the video. Absolutely. What will be the next step?
So to join the group, there would be a link in the description. So once the link comes, it is like a Telegram. They need to use Telegram for like in crypto, almost everyone is using Telegram. I know that in
But before they join, they need to be vetted, right?
Absolutely, and then they will be contacted, and then they will be asked, okay, who is this, and basically confirm that this is the real people. Aside from that, sometimes and usually it is like the members of the group, and there are like 860 members of the group that are asking the people to come in, and that's usually the route how the people are coming. So if within their network they will ask if someone is within crypto executives already, they can ask that person to refer, and that would be even quicker for us to get him added. Apart from that, I'm available on a lot of conferences, so everyone can approach me. That would be also an easy way, because I see that the person is real.
Or easiest way, because if people put the comment they're interested to join, then I will pass these people to Faraj. Absolutely. That's the easiest, the laziest way to do it, right?
And on the DAO fund side, we have our own like channel as well. They can see what we do.
We'll also put the description.
We have a website that will be operational within like a week or two. And that's where they can enter and start investing in the projects if they really like them.
Sounds good. Well, I wish all the best with both of the projects.
Absolutely. I need to remind that this is not a financial advice. We try to put the projects that we have checked that they have real people.
Or people need to do their own research.
Absolutely. We put all the links, we put all the details about it. We just provide a vehicle for them to have a look and the research about the project. On another side is that on the DAO fund side, we'll have also Twitter, we'll have all the social media behind it, so you can come in and all the latest news you will get from there.
Perfect. Well, I wish you the
Thank
best
you very
with
much.
both projects and good
Thanks.
luck. And thanks again for your time.
Thanks
so much.